All right, so this section is Chapter 2, Section 4, Solving Equations with Variables on Both Sides. Very, very similar to what we've been doing with the one-step and two-step equations, as well as the multi-step equations. The only thing that changes is that now you'll have variables on each side. Okay? Let me show you an example. All right, so 5x plus 2 equals 2x plus 14, okay? So you have variables on each side. First of all, the most important thing is that if you can help it, you don't ever want to change numbers to negatives if you don't have to, because we all know we still at this point struggle with positives and negatives in 9th grade. And so if you can keep from positives, if you can keep doing it, if you can make it positive, then you don't want to make it negative if you have a choice, okay? All right, so this problem has variables on both sides, 5x and 2x on the other side. Now, which one would you want to move so that the number with your variable stayed positive? Yes?
5x.
Okay, would that keep the number positive if you moved it and subtracted it from 2x? Okay, well, if you're subtracting 2x from this side, and you're subtracting 2x from this side, all right, these are canceling out, and this is remaining positive, which is what we want to happen, if at all possible. Okay? Now we need to move everything else to the other side, just like we do when we call isolating the variable. So now we're going to take our 2 and move it to this side. Make sure you do it to both sides so that you keep your equation balanced. These cancel out. Bring down your equal sign. 14 minus 2 is equal to 12. Now you're back to a one-step equation. You divide. These cancel. X is equal to 4. All right, any questions on that one? Okay, good. We'll move on.
Fantastic.
All right, so we are going to do another example. Let's look at this one. This one uses the distributive property. All right. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is what? Yes.
Subtract 1x from 5x.
Okay. Nope, that's not the first thing we do. What's the first thing we do? Yes. All right, so we've got to use our distributive property to distribute the 2 on this side and the 3 on this side. Pardon my coughing. All right, so 2 times 5x is what? 10x. And 2 times negative 1 is what? Very good. Moving to the other side, 3 times x is what? And 3 times 11 is what? Very good. All right, so which variable are we going to move? We have to get all of our variables on one side and then everything else on the other side. So what's the first variable, or what's the first term we would move to make sure it stays positive? You would subtract 3x. Very good. Okay? And then what's the next thing you would do? Add 2. These cancel. 7x equals 35. Divide by 7. Divide by 7. X equals. Very good.